Hi guys, Tracy here with another Project Life update share. I'm going to share with you guys from late October to, I guess it would be probably mid-November. I don't even know how far I got, so I guess I'll see when I run out of layouts. So you guys would have seen this spread already, I believe. I'm pretty sure I shared this one with you guys. So we're picking up on November 29th to November 4th. So I'm going to show you guys. I hope that this video works out okay, because I do have a different camera angle that's a little bit easier for me to set up, so I hope it works okay. So this is what the left-hand side of the page looks like, and it's with a Becky Higgins Design A page protector, which is mostly what I use. So this is a Cobalt Collection title card. I just used one of my Amy Tangerine date stamps and just put documented October 29th and then November 4th. I just inked the date for that. I didn't ink the sentiment. And then one of the other sentiments on that same roller date stamp is just an arrow. So I only inked the arrow and I put it in between the two of them to show that it goes from October 29th to November 4th. And there's a bit of, you know, the extra goop that gets on your stamp, but I don't mind that kind of thing. Same there. I'm not too careful, especially when it comes to Project Life, but even with scrapbooking, I like a kind of like a messy handmade look. So there's a picture of my daughter and her friend, and her friend's mom knows that I'm a crazy scrapbooker, and I'm probably going to show her kids' picture in my Project Life. So I just used washi tape and wrote their names down there, and then I have, actually hang on a second, I don't have permission from another parent here, so let me I obviously did not prepare properly for this one. I keep a bunch of these things for people. Now these kids are in costume, so nobody's going to recognize them. And then there's a picture of my daughter's class, but it's so tiny I never bother covering those. So here's the middle part of this spread. This is just a screen capture of my weather app on my phone, just to show. This is actually right around the time that Hurricane Sandy was hitting New York, and because we're just north of there, we often get their weather just like a day or two later. It didn't end up making any trouble for us, but you know, it was lots of days of rain, so I just kind of captured that there. The one thing about having an iPhone 5 is that all of your screen caps are quite a bit longer. It used to be that when I had my iPhone 4, I could just do a screen cap and print it out, and it would come up 3x4 really easily, but now I have to usually crop it to cut off the bottom part of the screen cap. So that's, you know, something that's a bit less convenient about having a newer phone. Then I did some journaling about just Sandy and the weather, not that we had terrible weather or anything. This is my daughter's friend, and I did some journaling there about the Halloween party at the school, which is where those pictures were taken. Scott got to go, I had to work, so I didn't get to go. And then just did some journaling about our neighbors' kids who came over to trick or treat that night. And then this is a picture of my daughter's class on Halloween Day. Or not, it wasn't, yeah, it was Halloween Day because it fell on a Wednesday. Then these are pictures that you guys probably would have seen in a process video if you watch my process videos. And so I just took a piece of washi tape and these are really cute sequins that I got on Etsy. And I love the colors of them, so I got them. I can't remember which shop I got them at because they were one-off. I just bought a few things there, and I've never shopped there before or since. But it was a great shop. Like I got my stuff, and it was fast and everything. If you want to know where I got them, if you can't find sequins like that, just let me know, and I'll go in my history and look it up. And here I just added a few wood veneer stars. And then on the back side, these pictures are a bit more busy and they don't have so much white space, so I just left them plain. I haven't yet put a tab. I usually put tabs on all of my inserts, but I haven't put a tab on that one yet. And then I just have my divider for the month of November, because November starts in the middle of this spread. And it's probably not going to stay in, but... So here is the rest of this week. So here we are carving pumpkins. I just grabbed a snapshot of that. And then this was also the week that Sophie got to take home her classroom teddy bear. And so I did some journaling about that. So the idea is that a different kid brings home the teddy bear each weekend, and the bear accompanies them on all their weekend activities and is part of the family for the weekend. And then you write in the journal about all the things you did with Oscar. So I just kind of did some journaling there about Oscar and all the things that he did with us. And this is on a Becky Higgins Amber Collection journaling card, the 4x6 journaling cards. And then I don't even know what this is on. I think it might be on this is on a grid card. I just covered it up so much with the washi tape. This week I got sick, so I just took a picture of I was laying on the couch and I was like, this is a Project Life moment. So I snapped a picture, and I just had fun using different fonts for the title for this one, which is Carving the Pumpkin, and I put it on another Amber 4x6 journaling card. These are Studio Calico letters, these are Bo Bunny letters, and these are Making Memories letters that came in a kit from Studio Calico. These are also Bo Bunny letters. This is a Becky Higgins Amber collection, and so is this. And then I just used washi tape, put a 2x3 picture here, did a bit of journaling there, more washi tape, 2x3 picture, and journaling. So these two are this is my standard Project Life. The way that I do it is I print out almost all of my pictures in 2x3s and put them here, and then I put some 4x6s on the sides. For this one, there was so much white space in this picture that I decided to put Sophie's name in a little arrow there, and there's the bear watching. I love the perspective of this picture. Scott took that at Sophie's ballet class. And then this is quite a bulky piece, and I might not leave this in here because I'm trying to make my Project Life fit into 2 albums. But I just had this piece of corrugated cardboard on my, it was actually on my floor for a really long time, and I finally decided to do something with it. And this is some, what is this called? Spiderweb, like flocking type of, I don't know, some type of an embellishment. And Ileana sent me that in a rack that she sent me, and this is a basic gray felt sticker from a couple of years ago. So that's that, part of the spread. And now this is what the following week looks like. And these are all pictures of my Christmas village. So I used Christmas paper on this half and then non-Christmas paper on this half. And I managed to pick up some of the, what is it called? The Snap collection by is it by Simple Stories? I don't even know what it is, but I bought some of it from one of my local scrapbooking stores. And I just bought it as a bit of a supplement, I don't know why I bought it. I don't really need it because I've got 2 full collections of Becky Higgins. But anyways, so I just got it because I liked it. And it was pretty cheap. So I added an Elle Studio little ticket there with the date on it. And this becomes my date title. And then I just took a picture of my Project Life area because I had reorganized it with my little clips. You guys have seen a video that tells you about how I do that. So I just took a picture of that. Another picture, and these are... This, and this are all from the same Snap collection. This is something that I just snagged off the internet. I don't know where I got it, but every once in a while when I see something cute or cool, I'll just save the image to my iPad, and then later on I'll print it up and put it in. Like, this is the kind of thing that I would consider a filler card. It's not date specific, but it's just a cute little saying about art. So this is a 2x3 picture, and then just this already came on the card. This is one of those Snap cards. Did some journaling beside it. And then this is one of those Snap cards as well. I did some journaling and I used some stamps. So these are both from my new-ish, well, no, not new-ish, it just is new. these two stamps. They're by Studio Calico, so I used that one, and I don't know where the arrow's from. Oh, it's from that one too. And then this one is also I stamped from that same set, the days of the week. And this is a picture of my drive to work. I did a picture like this in the summertime from almost exactly the same place on my commute to work. And I thought I'd snap the same shot again with the fall colors. This is before the fall colors were quite, like probably the next week. This would have been a nicer picture, but it wasn't as nice weather. So it's nice that the sun was making patterns on the ground and stuff. So there's that. And I just use a red pen or an orange pen for my journaling on this one to kind of go with the fall theme. And then this is where I did my project life of the making of my village, which took an entire day. It took 12 hours. I started at 8:30 in the morning and I didn't finish until 8:30 at night, and I barely ate. Like, Scott made me lunch and put it on the table, and an hour later he came into the room and he's like, "You didn't even touch your lunch," and I didn't even notice it was there. I was so in the groove. But anyway, so this is different pictures of the village at different stages. It's not necessarily chronological, just because the pictures were different sizes. So I just put them in there whatever way I could. So this is a picture before, when this part was finished. The country was finished, but the city wasn't finished yet. And my girls were just playing in the city until it was finished. And then this is a picture of the final product. And then this is a close-up of a part of the city, and then this is another close-up of just the city. The city's my favorite part of it. And so this is just the platform. So this was a 2x3 that I just put washi tape. And I got this paper from my friend Jen, who came to my Scrapaganza with me. She had a whole huge stack of Christmas paper. It might have been my Mind's Eye. I think it was my Mind's Eye, so I can't remember the name of it. And then I just used a MFT die for these little flags. I cut them out of a piece of scrap paper, and I just used the same craft, really narrow craft washi tape to go above and below all of these, and just put like the platform, the tunnel, and the village on here. And then I used a Stampin' Up! Die with the same scrap paper and did some journaling on a background piece of paper from the same Christmas collection. And I'm going to write something along here. Like, I think I'm going to put J-O-Y, like joy with big red thickers. I think. I can't quite decide what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to do something here. It's not quite finished, but it's finished enough to share. So that's that week. And now this is my last completed week. So this is the week of November 12th to 18th. I used more snap on this page as well. So this is a snap card, a 4x6 card. I bought 1 pack of 4x6 and 2 packs of 3x4, so I've got lots of snap to work with now. And then this is my month stamp here that I talked about in another video. And then I just used some letter stickers that I had. I think these might be by Authentique. I could be wrong. And then I just outlined and put a little Brad in the middle of the camera. And then this is a picture of my mother and father-in-law's cake. They had their 40th wedding anniversary, and their daughters have a cake making company, and they do lots of really funky, cool cakes. And so they kind of recreated a retro cake that would be similar to the cake that they would have had on their actual wedding. So it's all kind of like old school flowers and stuff like that. I love the colors of that cake. And all of our wedding cakes have had this Mickey and Minnie on top. Disney has a big kind of influence in my husband's family, and so our wedding cake had these guys on it, their wedding cake had these guys on it, their anniversary cakes have had these guys on it, and my sister-in-law, when she got married, had these guys on it too. So that's a bit of a family tradition that we kind of hand around this Mickey and Minnie. They're really beautiful ceramic bride and groom Mickey and Minnie with a real veil. It's just really detailed, pretty cake topper. So that's that. Here's the middle. Sorry about the glare, guys. this is the middle. So this is a free printable that I just outlined and used a Becky Higgins arrow. And this is a text that I captured. And again, with the iPhone 5, you couldn't capture it all. But Jen and I were talking about where we were going to meet for their anniversary. We kind of all met at Swiss Chalet, but I wasn't sure which restaurant we were meeting at. And so, like any good Bare Naked Ladies fan, whenever you talk about the Swiss Chalet, you have to like make reference. We broke it out into song here over text. We kind of cited some of the lyrics from one week. And so then I kind of journaled about that there because, you know, Jennifer is also a big Bare Naked Ladies fan. You can't do that with anybody. They'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? So I thought it was really nice that when I said that, she knew just what I was talking about and followed up with another line from the song. So the small things that amuse me, huh? So this is another one of those snap cards that I just used my X-Acto knife to cut out this ribbon that was going to fall behind the photo, and I made it go in front of the photo, and I stapled it down. And this is just a picture of my mother and father-in-law cutting their anniversary cake. And then this is another one of those snap cards. I just added a Becky Higgins arrow over the fake washi tape and added sassafras letter stickers to say 40th amongst my journaling. And then here's the bottom. This is a card I made using the Crepe Paper Pretty Party Pretty Party collection, and my Lawn Fawn stamps, and I used my Copic markers, which I never use. I'm not good at using Copic markers, but I colored in the frying pan, and I just kind of made a card using the Pretty Party collection. And that was an anniversary card for those guys. And then this is a picture of Sophie. These are two Instagram pictures printed at, I think they're printed at maybe 3x3. I can't remember. Maybe 2.5 by 2.5, something like that. And I just put them right beside each other and ran strips of washi tape above and below. And this is a little Seven Gypsies label sticker that kind of wraps around. And I did a tiny bit of journaling there with a little punch and some staples. She had made us a continental breakfast. We came down one day and she had all of this stuff laid out, and the milk was on the counter, and all of our bowls and spoons and stuff were out. So that was really cute. So last but not least, we have the right side of this week, and this was when Sophie was doing her little photo shoot. Actually, both girls, they were playing dress up, and they both put on makeup. They're only allowed to put on makeup if they're not going anywhere that day. And so, like, you can see that Olivia's eyes are a little more made up than they usually would be. And yeah, Sophie has glasses on, so you can't quite see. But so they went from playing dress up to playing makeup, and then they wanted Scott to take their pictures. So I thought that this was a nice kind of like behind the scenes shot of a photo shoot, and I used the white space in the seamless paper to do some journaling. And then I just used one of those Studio Calico not Mr. Misty's. That's a drink at Dairy Queen. Mistable arrows, and I just used I finally got some neon inks. I know I'm like so late for the party, it's over. So I got pink, yellow, green, and orange Hero Arts neon inks, so I had to use them. And since her dress was such a bright pink, I thought it was a good idea to ink that arrow in pink. It took forever to dry. I don't know about those inks. I still don't think it's dry. I'm not picking up pink from it now, but it took days and days and days before it dried. So now on this middle area, this is a Becky Higgins Clementine card, and then these are two photos. Oh, right. Oh, I wasn't going to show this. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. Okay, well, I started to show it. So this one is Olivia sprained her wrist, and so I just snapped a shot of it, and this is Amy Tangerine, date roller stamp, and then there's another picture of them. And then these two are a bit, just kind of for me. I I was on 2Ps and I noticed that somebody had said something about me, and I always find that like really kind of embarrassing and flattering and kind of weird. I shouldn't be really showing this because I do find it embarrassing, but I just had put this is this Jenny Bolin or Jilly? See, now I'm all flustered, you guys. So it says, shut the front door. I think it's it's Jilly Bean who does that. Those little label stickers. And then these are October afternoon keys, whatever those are called, thickers, and Cosmo Cricket letter stickers. It just says, shut the front door. That's me they're talking about. Because I was like, I'm always surprised when something like that happens. So anyways, I'm probably going to cut that out. There's that picture of Olivia. So yeah, I'm giggling like a little schoolgirl here. And then I had an extra card here that was just kind of, I didn't have anything to put in it, so when in doubt, always throw in a picture of Lost, because they've got lots of good quotes and that sort of thing. Yeah, so I just thought that, like, what this lady, first of all, I think she's just really cute and hilarious, and I love how she writes, so I wanted to include her post, and also I just thought it was really cool that she was, it's not so much really about me, she just mentions me in the first line, but then it's more about, like, how she pushed herself outside of her comfort zone and did things that she thought were wild and crazy, but I just thought it was really funny how she wrote about it, and that she was challenging herself to do something outside of her comfort zone, because that's really, I guess that's something that's really important to me. It's a big part of my professional work when I'm at my real job, and it's also just something that I try to do in my own personal life and in my scrapbooking and that sort of thing. So to see other people pushing themselves outside of their comfort zone is really cool and inspiring for me. And then to think that I might have had a little bit of a part of the inspiration for somebody to do that is also just really cool for me. So I wanted to include it in my project life for that reason. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Take care, and if I don't do another video before the holidays, then I hope everybody has a warm and safe holiday, and I'll see you guys all in the new year, or maybe before. Bye.